Hey everyone, welcome back to the Wings of Dawn updates. Sorry I didn't get to this yesterday. I was really busy doing everything. Also ignore that right there. That's just yeah, just ignore that. But yeah, here we go. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone. Apologies for missing out on releasing the update yesterday, which was Monday. Not, you go to me. We have been cooking for something interesting this week, but won't be able to share it with you until a later date. It will be awesome, I promise. This week we are showcasing the one-man squad Team World. Our level designer, Noah, has been hard at work working some of the new coastal areas, including a slight small map extension with brand new landmarks, locations, and more. Noah's map overview. This update we have nothing too wild, but more basic. Needed work. I worked on the part of the map that is green, including caves, cliffing, some interesting areas, and so on. Noah began working from the coastal region all the way up to the meadows. Here's an overview of the highlighted area that has been worked on. So you get to see it right here, including this new area right here. I don't recognize this area. It looks like there might be something right there too. Look, it's the trail. Very cool. Good to see the cliffs right here. Cliff faces. Very wonderful looking. Very beautiful looking. Coast has been cliffed and decorated with vegetation, including water sources, ponds, and small lakes have been added for early game areas. Very beautiful looking. A little hard to see with the map fog like that. You get to see a little pond right here. What looks like a little cave right here as well. That's just what I spot first off. Very cool. Small caves and pointy cliff faces have also been made to provide some protection from the aerial dragons and scouts for safer travel and possible points of building for safety. So we get here sharp cliffs right here. So dragons won't be able to swoop down and attack without possibly hurting themselves on them. Or perhaps scouts will be able to see threats coming from these areas. You get to see a little cave right here. I assume animals like the Volgan and Icy Crown can't fit in there, but the Kirin and humans can. Maybe the Valad too. I'm not sure. Alright. Pretty cool looking. Good to see more of the cliff faces right here. And a bit of the meadows. Very cool. I'm a big fan. New landmarks have also been added, which makes memorizing and learning directions easier. So good to see this weird little mountain right here, and you get to see the caves in here. Then you can enter as a flyer. I'm not sure about the land, guys, but I'm pretty sure you can enter as a flyer. You get to see more cliffs here. You get to see the landmark right here. Very cool looking. Wonder if there'll be like maybe a building or a little castle here in the future. Maybe not. It might be a little hard to do, but yeah. It's a close-up to one of the newest landmarks, which has a small freshwater pond to satisfy your thirst while traveling. So you get a little pond right here, a little pond. So if you're flying overhead, you spot this, you can stop here and get some water. I must admit, it is a little out of place right here. Maybe some more rocks around it would probably add to the look. New building locations for humans. Some more love for human players, specifically mine. This update contains some meadow areas and some interesting base locations. This first section contains flatter areas by cliff faces by the sea coast. There's some more water areas planned around. So that means that you get like this area right here, you get to build a base here, and then there will be water sources planned around here. And you get to see the little monument right there. Very cool. You get to see a little land bridge right here. I wonder if there will be grappling hooks in the future so people can climb up. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, very interesting. And you get to see the cave. Is that a new cave? I think that's a new cave. I don't recognize that one. Man, that is a bit of a drop, though. You'd have to be careful. I could totally see a dredge lurk or something traveling along these routes and maybe under here. Not into the rock, because I'm pretty sure the dredge lurk is can't burrow through rock or pure ice. It has to burrow through dirt. Very cool. And you see a little water source right here. Very wonderful. A path made by shouldn't there be a path right here too? For animals looking for water sources. And you get to see an above location of the cliffs right here in the water. Very cool. Very beautiful. This right here would be a pretty good spot for a base. I know it's like on the main path and everything, but like you have overview of the lake right here. And you have cover from right here. Maybe into the trees would probably be a little bit better. There are some more from the side that is more towards and within the meadows. You get to see the meadows right there. I actually started recording in this location to fly off into the meadows. I don't know if you guys recognize it. Very beautiful. Big fan of this new addition. And you get to see a little land bridge right here. Almost what looks like that Darwin's arch. That arch unfortunately collapsed, but it was a really cool phenomenon. You get to see a little meadowy lake right there, little pond. And then the grass, you can see a better look at that. Very cool. A different angle. This looks like a little nest for a dragon would be right here. And new island location to explore. There's also a new small island that hugs against the coastline, which is partially accessible from the mainland. As you can see, there being shallow areas of some sand land peeking up. Just don't get too deep in the waters or something might be taking advantage of your slow limbs. Again, this update is nothing too wild, but needed work, and a big part of the map is now available, cliffed, and has some goodies. Man, that's really cool location. I wonder if there's going to be a little human area right here, because this seems a little, you know what I mean? Very cool, though. Very cool. I'm a big fan of this new area. Huge fan of it, in fact. I don't think there's anything I would change about these new map updates. Personally, and obviously, people are going to have their opinions on everything. But, yeah. Looks pretty good. Good to see another view from the little island. Very cool. Oh, there's a water source right here. What looks like a meadows area. This would be a good place to put down a base. Or right here, I guess, because it would be hidden in the trees. Yeah, in the trees. So dragons couldn't swoop down easily and take you out. You'd have a nice little spot right here. And there's water source nearby. And places where you could grow food. And for the dragons, anywhere could be a good nest, really. Maybe you'd see some Arduin or something in this area just exploring around. I think that'd be pretty cool. And the campaign progress has reached 126% funded. Since the last week, the campaign has climbed another outstanding 3%. We still have almost another 2 weeks to go before the campaign closes. The campaign will receive an additional 26%, and this will help us speed up the alpha development immensely. And it's mind-blowing that it is still growing. Thank you, truly, for every single one who has taken a moment to spread the word, play our free tech demo, and of course, been generous and donated to our cause. Thank you, truly, from all of us in the development team for helping us on this incredible journey. And there's the little thing right there that you'll be able to see. I don't know why I keep getting tagged, but yeah. So you can check out the Indiegogo, which will be in the description. You can check out the Steam, which will also be in the description, and all that good stuff you'll be able to check out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the new updates. I'm certainly going to go exploring those islands once I get a moment to actually do that. But yeah, hope you guys have a good one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.